Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic is also in the Newbies division, but is in so much of the Newbies division, this is her first time ever. I feel that. We're all going to be part of taking a virginity. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bother everybody.
Hi everybody, like you said, my name is Amanda Bobbitt. If that name sounds familiar to you, keep that to yourself because I've heard it all before. So if anyone doesn't know the story or needs a little refresher, or maybe they're too young, in 1993, a woman named Lorena Bobbitt severed her husband's penis with a butcher knife, drove off with it, tossed it out of her car window. It was later found on the side of the road and reattached to him.
Yeah!
The early 90s were a really different time. If that happened today, it would get 5 minutes of news coverage, a TikTok dance, and the world would move on. But this story was everywhere for a long time. Lorena was eventually found not guilty due to temporary insanity, but forever guilty in the court of public opinion. I was 9 years old in 1993. I heard every joke you can imagine. I heard, "Is your mom's name Lorraine?" more times than I can count. No, it's not, but get your facts right at least. It was Lorena. Yeah. Things didn't get really bad for me until I was about 12 when I moved from a small town in Quebec to southern Ontario. And these kids have been watching much more news than my Quebec friends have been. One boy in my new class started calling me Scissors. Again, get your fucking facts right. She used the butcher knife, Adam. Eventually, as a child, you have to start dealing with adults a little more in your life. On my first day of a co-op placement at the city's newspaper, I was being introduced around the office. I go to meet the publisher, and this man goes to shake my hand, and instead, I'm 16 years old, and the joke is that my new boss is scared I'm going to cut off his dick. My biggest win, hands down, came when I was in college. My friends and I wanted pizza on a Friday night, so I called the place and ordered. First of all, I'm so thankful that we got apps now. So I call and get the same terrible joke from the dispatch kid. "Is your mom's name like Lorraine?" I laughed it off because this is my life. So I told a friend about it later, and she's pissed on my behalf. She gives me a secret phone number for a complaint line for this hut of pizza. And so when I call later, the middle-aged lady I'm speaking to is horrified and thinks what this boy said to me was just awful. And she sends me a voucher for a free pizza. Just as for bonus. I once teased at a customs booth. The officer said to me, "Must be hard to get dates with a name like that." Fun fact, you're legally required to laugh at their bad jokes. When I was in New York City years ago, I visited the New York Museum of Sex, which is a real thing. I don't know if you knew this, but John Wayne Bobbitt went on to do porn with his notoriety. There was an exhibit at this museum playing the porn on me. It was surreal to see my family's name memorialized on a wall next to porn playing in a loop. In case you're curious, the movie's called Uncut. There's another one called Frankenpenis. What I really want to do, though, the next time someone makes a joke, and this happens at least a few times a year or a couple times if you're at a comedy club in the night, I just want to look them in the eye and pretend I don't know what they're talking about. Pretend this hasn't followed me around for the past 29 years of my life. If they try to be coy or make more jokes, I want them to explain it to me. I want them to tell me about how nearly 30 years ago, a woman snapped and hurt her abusive husband in the best way she knew how. Tell me a tale about penises and domestic violence, perfect stranger. And wasn't it so funny that we share a name? And for every man that tells a joke because this is literally his worst nightmare, there's a woman who says something like, "Good for him. You're good for him." The singer Lizzo released a song this summer with the lyrics, I'm gonna go Lorraine above it on him, so we never fuck again. You can't fuck again, bro. This is never gonna go away. What else about me? I recently celebrated my 6th wedding anniversary. Did I change my name when I got married? No. My name, I had it first, and I want my free pizza.